Hey, this is Khan, you're watching Ninja Pulls, and here's something you may have missed. There are a load of new skill styles coming that have not been announced, including class abilities like Arcanist Beam and Templar Jabs. This is something people have been waiting and speculating about for the last 6 months. Before we get to that, a quick reminder, skill styles let you change the visual effects of an ability, usually the colour. It's purely cosmetic, but some of them do look pretty nice. We got 22 of them in Gold Road, and 6 more have already been announced in the live stream and the patch notes for update 43. These are Twin Slashes from Dual Wield, Lilac Purple, Momentum from Two Handed, Vibrant Yellow, and Elemental Storm, the Destro ult, Violet Purple. This one might be my favourite. These 3 are available for Undaunted keys or Archival Fortunes. The other 3 that are coming require collecting fragments like some of those we already got in Gold Road, or they can be bought from Philo All's rotating stock in the Infinite Archive. Silver Bolts from Fighters Guild in gold, Roar from the Werewolf skill line in green, and Annulment, the Light Armor Shield, yellow. That's a total of 28 new skill styles, a feature which was only announced 6 months ago. So ZOS really aren't hanging around with this. And now, on the public test server which just went up, we can see this little icon appearing next to more abilities which have not even been announced yet. I should say we don't know when these are coming. It could be a long way off, or it could be later this year. Nor do we know what colour the new style will be. But I can tell you which ones they are, and I'll show each of them in action so you can speculate to your heart's content. I can also say that every class has at least 3 new skill styles in the pipeline. Here's what's coming for Arcanist, Rune Blades, Fate Carver, and Rune Mend. Probably the first thing many of us thought of when skill styling was announced was the idea of a red or purple Fate Carver beam. Like I said, we don't know what this new colour will be, but I imagine whatever it is, it's going to be at the top of the list for a lot of players. Dragon Knight is getting Lava Whip, Fiery Breath, and Spiked Armour. Necromancer is getting Frozen Colossus, Sacrificial Bones, and Death Scythe. Nightblade is getting Deathstroke, Veiled Strike, and Assassin's Blade. Sorry, Nightblade supports, it looks like you're gonna have to wait a little while longer. Sorcerer is getting Crystal Shard, Daedric Curse, the Twilight, and Lightning Form. Why this class gets 4 when everyone else gets 3 is unclear. I imagine this will cause some mild outrage by the conspiracy theorists who think Sorc players are the most spoiled in the history of ESO. But keep in mind we have no ETA on these going live, and it may be that they get rolled out 1 at a time, 2 at a time, or whatever. So sorcerers might be getting preferential treatment, or they might not. It'll all shake out in the end. Templar is getting Puncturing Sweep, Backlash, and Rushed Ceremony. Aside from Radiant Oppression, these are probably the 3 most iconic Templar moves, recognizable by players who don't even have a Templar. Finally, Warden is getting Scorch, Fungal Growth, and Arctic Wind. I imagine that last one will look super cool, pun intended, because it's such a high visibility effect. And that's not all, there are more abilities with that telltale icon. Puncture from One Hand and Shield, Volley from Bow, and Accelerate from the Sigic Order. There's no icon in the Werewolf skill line except the green Roar, which was already announced, and Vampire gets nothing at all, so far. There we go, not earth-shattering news, but I know a lot of players will be at least a little excited by this. We all have certain abilities that we really love to use because of the way they look and feel, and if nothing else, it's fun to be able to mess around with your favourites. There's actually a lot more in Update 43 than I think anyone was expecting. Make sure to watch my summary if you haven't already. Maya and I will be in the newly revamped Infinite Archive on Twitch this week and in the coming weeks, with a detailed video on the way soon. Massive thanks to all our supporters and friends out there. Please consider helping us out if you appreciate the content, or at least throw us a free sub here on YouTube. Thanks so much guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.